Well, good afternoon everyone, welcome to a new Buddies Bar update. It's been a long time, hasn't it, since we were doing all of these bar updates. And a lot of you ask for a little bit of an update, what's going on, what have you changed, what are you up to, what's the day-to-day running like, can you show us a bit behind the scenes? So I'm going to do that today. We're going to go off to Makro, we're going to do a little bit of touching and painting in the bar, show you what's happened to the paintwork over the last few months, because it has been very busy. And you wouldn't believe the wear and tear that goes on already just after a few months. I'm going to show you some of that, tell you a few of the little things that we've done over the last few months, what we've got on order as well, different little bits and bobs, merch, little bits that have been going on with the bar. A lot of you have been asking. So if you are new to the channel, I'm Andrew. I do live here in Los Cristianos, and this is our latest venture, Buddies Bar. We've had it for about 6 months now. Spent 3 months doing it all up. It's all on the channel. You can check all that out. Exactly what we did to it. We ripped it all out, put a whole new bar in, retiled all the floors, everything like that. So I'm going to show you exactly what the sort of level of wear and tear has been. We've been open for solid, probably four months or so. It's been solid, open, busy. So I'll show you exactly what the wear and tear is like on what we did. And if we're seeing any signs of, just general bits and bobs, let's pop on in. Laura's going to be here as well, and we'll show you a little bit around and what we've been up to. A lot of you ask us where we are, so just down the road there and turn left, you've got the main El Mirador strip with Taylor's Lounge, all of that going on. This is where we are in the middle with our rooftop, and then just down there you've got Tenerife Hotel, Cristianos apartments on the left just there, and we're right next to the Fox restaurant. So just down there is the bus station. There's a taxi rank literally just outside Tenerife. You can see the taxi sitting there waiting just down there. So that's the nearest taxi rank right next door to the bar. Let's head on in. One of the things that we did about a month or so ago was have this little board put in. This just displays our cocktail of the day. That was just the back of the ramp, if anyone remembers. We had this on order for a little while. It's just a nice little thing where we can write our cocktail of the day and stuff like that on there. So that's quite simple and easy. Let's head on in then. We've just got this outside, which just displays our hours at the moment. At the moment, we're closed on Wednesdays, so that was one of the changes that has happened is staff-wise. We no longer have 2 full-time staff members. They left for various reasons. Nothing bitter or anything like that, but we have changed the way we're doing things. So Laura's now in here full-time 6 days a week, and everything's working really well staff-wise now, isn't it? We've got Holly, we've got Logan.
Yeah, and they're both amazing. We all work extremely well together, and it's nice and organised. Yeah,
it really is. So it's changed a little bit how we've done it staff-wise. You live and you learn what's working, what's not, etc. And yeah, it is working well. It had to change the way it was. So thankfully, all working well now. Here's one of the signs of the wear and tear. Look at this. This was only painted all nice in November. Look at it now. Got to repaint all this with the black hammerite, where people, I think it's rings and stuff catch it as they walk in, and watches and stuff, and it just chips off all the paint. So, I mean, that's just in a few months that's happened. All of our signage, though, holding their own, really nice. We paid for the best material with that, so that's all holding up really nicely. I'll take you inside and show you in general as well. It does, obviously, we've not cleaned up. We're not opening today. Gets cleaned and everything the day off. Otherwise it just gets dusty again, but the tiles and everything holding really well as well. No chips or anything, no stains. They're holding up really well. But yeah, the main thing that we're going to be getting on in this vlog is the paintwork. Remember me doing all of this paintwork, making sure it was perfect. Look at it now. Just after a few months, the wear and tear kicks in, where people are touching the walls and stuff, which is unavoidable. It's just part of it, where the chairs go up against the wall at the back there. So yeah, we do have quite a bit of touching up and stuff to do paint wise, and this just shows you what happens. It's been 4 or 5 months, and this is the level of wear and tear that we've got, but we're actually thankful of the wear and tear because it shows how busy it's been. And then little things like this, where people are touching this to go downstairs. This needs a nice, we have cleaned it, but it gets sort of stained, the dirt gets ingrained, so we're going to repaint that as well. Just that corner where people touch it. This came off when we had the Christmas tree decoration, so I just need to fill those in, touch them in. But yeah, there's loads of little bits of wear and tear goes on. There you go, all over. So it won't take long. I'll just whip the roller out and we'll just quickly go over those bits. It won't take me long at all, but just shows you the level of upkeep you've got to keep going on. Constant deep cleaning, painting, things like that. constant touching up and stuff to do. The other little bit you notice is, this is one bit I really want to get on here, or is all the paint ready to go, is just this bit up here where people, when they're holding the rail, obviously they just touch this little bit here. So that needs painting in. But yeah, remember I had it all perfect, didn't I? And that's the reason why, because if you don't have it perfect when you start with, imagine what it would look like now. I mean, it was already a little bit ropey, the paintwork. If I hadn't gone round and made it all perfect, it would look even more ropey than it is now. So I really want to get all this cleaned up, painted up nice. This is something we're going to have to do every few months, just a bit of touching in, bit of painting. And while we're closing 1 day a week, we can get on and do that and touch it all in quite nice. Other little update to give. Do you want to show everyone the new merch, Laura, if anyone hasn't seen it?
Yeah.
So this arrived this week.
Let me go down and get some mugs because we've sold them all.
Oh, we normally have them all hanging there. We sold them last night, did we? Okay.
Yeah.
So they are going really well. While Laura grabs the mugs, I'm going to show you we've got our new magnets just here. So we had these originally. They sold out really quickly. We've got a second design now as well, and they sell really well. Everyone likes them. Just a nice little easy thing to take home. They don't really weigh much or anything, and nice to pop on the fridge. So we've got the magnets, and then we have got some gorgeous new mugs. Laura's gone to grab them. Other little thing that we've got in stock now is the AU vodka. Everyone loving this. There's a couple of flavours that they've discontinued in the UK now as well, particularly the is it the red cherry, the black cherry, dark cherry, the cherry flavour one. That goes really well because that's discontinued in the UK. So they're selling very, very well, those, very popular, the AU vodkas. Here's Laura back already. If you're interested in what drafts we have, it's still Dorada, Corona and Copperberg. We might take out the Copperberg and just do bottles. We're not too sure yet on what to do with that. So here's our new mugs. They've been selling, if you're going flying out, they're just really nice to take home as a little holiday memento.
Yeah.
You know, you take it to work and it gives you nice holiday vibes, reminds you what you're working for or at home, and you've got different sort of colours on the handles and the insides, but
really nice.
You've got like Mount Tady on there. I'll just try and focus on that.
Some flip-flops.
Proper holiday vibes, cocktail.
I'd have postcards.
Yeah, it's just really holiday vibes. So when you're at home having a cup of tea or a coffee, people are really liking those. Crisps wise, this is what we stock now. The Pipers, they sell really well.
They've always sold out, and then the suppliers always sold out as well. So I ordered 1 box of each. They didn't have 1 box of each, so we got, instead of 3 boxes, I got 1 box of a couple of flavours of each.
Right.
So they're always selling out as well.
Yeah, the crisps are really nice. Any other little updates that we've done or changed, Laura, over the last few months since we've just been smashing it, working hard. We haven't really had much chance to film, really. It's just been busy. Any new glasses or anything like that?
Yes, we've got these beautiful.
Oh yeah, we did get new glasses the other week, so we've got these 2 now. This one and that one.
That one, a Buddy's Martini, looks beautiful in that one. Absolutely
Nice.
stunning.
And you can see the design on them.
They're
really
big.
nice.
We use those for the AU vodka, just because the AU vodka is a bit more special. But these, I think I'm going to get more of these small ones. You know, I really like them.
Yeah, nice.
I prefer them over the other martini glasses. I love them. I love these as well. So these 2 are my absolute faves.
Nice.
Yeah, I love them both. Although I keep smashing these ones. They're really hard to get hold of as well.
I want to get some new funky cocktail glasses. I'm keeping an eye out. Nothing's really caught my eye, really.
No, I know everyone.
In terms of new glasses.
I went on Shein and Temu, and there's loads online, but getting it out here is a nightmare.
It's hard to get over here, so waiting for a bit of a restock on some new funky different cocktail glasses, but for now everyone loves the ones we've got. I just keep I'm constantly trying to do different things or mix it up a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The rooftop's all as is. I cleaned the roof the other day. There's a few bits of like rubbish on there that are blown on the roof. Anything else? I'm trying to think. There'll be something. I'll remember something in a minute.
Yeah, definitely.
That we've done that I haven't mentioned. But I definitely want to crack on, do a little bit of painting. Let's get all this sort of touched up and it looking nice and smart again. Because although it looks dirty, it's not dirty. They're just scratch marks, but it's I want it all spot on again. We'll get it all painted up again. Sort of upkeep that you have to do. We do a regular little deep clean as well. Get all the fridges out, clean all behind the fridges and stuff like that. So there you go. Laura's putting the mugs back in stock. I'm trying to think. On order, that was what I was going to mention. On order, we have got a new sign for outside, and it's not a main sign. It's a sign that we didn't replace originally that we are gonna be, which is one of those little side signs, if that makes sense. If I just show you. So I've ordered it already. It is gonna be a nice one. It took a while finalising the design on that. So there used to be a circular sign here, so you could see it going up the street, a bit like that Guinness one. If you look down, our neighbours have all got them as well, those little side signs. So we've got one of them on order to go on the side here as a little extra. It's gonna be a nice light up one. So that's all been finalised and designed. I've got a couple of new pieces of merch on the way as well. We got new table stickers. That was the other thing.
Yeah,
Let me show the talk about wear and tear. We're showing you all the wear and tear. I've picked them up this week. So just to show you, these actually hold up very well cleaning wise, but unfortunately people sit and pick them. Where's that really bad one? Someone picked a whole one off the other week and we had to stick it back on again. People sit and they pick them. So we've got all new ones of them, and what they've done is made them a little bit thicker so people can't pick them as easy. But in terms of cleaning them and wiping them, they're fine, but people sit and pick, unfortunately. Other wear and tear, as you can see, we did pick top quality chairs and tables. They were not cheap, we said this at the time, but look how well they're lasting. You can see compared to the paintwork, the only little bits of slight wear and tear we get on these is the slight little dents on the arms.
That's what happens though.
When you're stacking them, it's just part of it, but they're lasting very well, aren't they?
Yeah, and they hold up really well.
And they're staying nice and clean too.
We have a fair few kids jumping on these because obviously the kids, and they hold up well. So, and we've had the odd few fella jumping on them as well.
I remember that. You went mad at him.
I was like, get down! I was like, get off me, Jay. He's like, all right.
Yeah, they're not to be jumped around on.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the tables as well, again, lasting very well.
Yeah.
There's not a chip or anything on them, so.
We take pride in our tables and chairs though, because they are amazing.
We do look after them, but they're holding up very well in terms of the quality, the wear and tear we've had over the last few months compared to obviously the paintwork. I mean, they're getting scraped on there. Yeah, but the chairs have not got a mark on them.
No,
you go on the back of the chairs, there's nothing on them. Absolutely spot on. It's just the wall that's got the marks.
But then paint doesn't really hold up well against anything anyway, does it?
No.
Paint's not made to hold up. It's made to just quickly paint it over as and when.
Other little bits of wear and tear. This board was new, obviously, when we started, and it did blow over a few times, so we might have to invest. I might get some different boards. I might go for more of a couple of proper Buddies logoed up A boards rather than these black boards. But yeah, it blew over a few times and hit the tree. And the floor as well, and the little sort of jagged rocks have scratched it all up at the top, unfortunately. So there you go. I mean, last time I videoed the bar, it was all absolutely perfect. We've got some bits to do, little bits of wear and tear that we need to sort out. I want to get all this painted black again, where it's all been marked up. Yeah, in general, it's holding up very well. It's mainly just paintwork, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paintwork. Good little refresher paint.
Yeah, they get to be.
You've got to keep on it. Refresh the paint.
Yeah.
And we'll be good to go again. We've got new signs on the way and stuff, so
I'm excited, yeah.
All good. Okay, so here we are then, Makro. So we're going to pick up some bar supplies. We're going to pick up some fruit and different bits and bobs. So we'll show you around, show you what sort of prices there are in Makro here. We're in the one in Costa Adeje. Nice, easy to park. Do we need a trolley?
Yeah, I always get a trolley. Good thing to note is you cannot come into here and buy stuff unless you have registered. I do see a lot of people coming in thinking they can just buy whatever they want, but you do need that card. Yeah,
well, they don't stop you going in. So people go round and they're like, oh, I'm in. And they start filling up a trolley, go up to the till to pay. And then they're like, can we have your Makro card? And then we haven't got one. And then they're like, sorry, I can't sell you any of the stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got to have a business and a proper Makro card to come in. But for funsies, we'll show you around, show you what they've got.
Really interesting things you can get in here. It's got so much choice in dairy products and meat and everything. It's really good.
I do wish we had a Costco though.
Yeah.
I do wish we had a Costco. We only have Makro over here in Tenerife, so I do wish we had a Costco. But let's head on in, see what we spot. As soon as you come in, you've got some of these heaters, and we are debating one of these for the bar for the upstairs when it gets cooler, but I think I want a nice wall-mounted one instead. But you have got a couple of different heater options. Yeah, I looked at some of them. Probably one of them maybe, but it's going to take up a lot of space. I think I'd rather have the wall-mounted ones. All right, here we go then. Makro. So here's all our fruit and veg. Let's see what sort of prices we've got going on. So £5.95 for a box of limes. We go through 1 million of them. Absolutely tons of the limes. What else have we got? Oranges. Normally go through quite a bit of orange as well. How much is a big bag of potatoes? £8.95 for a big bag of potatoes, 5 kilograms worth. Just little fun things for you to compare to at home. Other little bits of fruit going on. How much are pears? So £3.99 for a box of pears. Apples, £2.99 for a big box. Not a bad price. All your different types of apple. Pink ladies, £2.95. Pretty good prices, isn't it, really? Huge peppers. So yeah, this is where a lot of the restaurants come and get all their supplies and stuff as well. Restaurants, bars. We end up bumping into all kinds of different bar owners and restaurant owners in here when we come in normally. Normally end up chatting for ages. Right. We've got a whole lot to explore here. So all these, how long will this last you then? Because obviously you can't buy too much because then they don't stay fresh, do they? So
these, if you get the good ones, these will last for a week.
A week, up to a week.
So these have to go in the fridge, these don't, and these will last. So we've picked out the freshest ones so you can see. Really fresh, really big, good. These will last.
Right. But you normally run out in like 4 days anyway, don't you? Because you go through that many. A lot of freshly squozen lime. We don't do the... You can buy the flavoured juice and stuff, but we like to use the proper fresh.
Yeah, so for 1 bottle of lime juice, it takes 2 of these.
Yeah.
Yes, so we do need quite a lot of lime juice.
A lot of lime going on. Right. Let's see what else we spot then. Pick out some interesting bits. I can't film the whole shop, but we'll pick out some interesting bits. Are these little special offers, are they? Pink gin. We don't normally buy the alcohol from here. They do sell it all, but we don't normally buy it. All your fresh fish going on there. Loads of fish. Huge looking things. Good job you've not got smell-o-vision just now. So all your kitchenware, or everything you need as a chef. Knives, all of that. Spoons, forks, you name it, it's all in here. Absolutely everything, all your different glasses as well. They don't really have any interesting cocktail glasses in here. Just your basics. All your different plates. They even sell fridges. But we normally just buy the basics from here. We've never really bought any appliances or anything glass-wise, as you can see. They're pretty nice, but nothing really major for your cocktails, to be honest. All your shot glasses and all your basic tumblers and wine glasses going on. Some nice little tumblers. Nothing too fancy going on. All your jugs for your sangria. This is about the most interesting cocktail glass they do. The skull thing. They're quite nice, I suppose. All your cleaning products and stuff in here as well. All your different soaps and cleaning products. They've got absolutely everything. All these cool bags, even suitcases. It's a good little suitcase, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Not quite hand luggage size though, is it? It's a bit big for hand luggage, that. €40 though. It's a good price, that, isn't it? If you could sneak that on as hand luggage, you'd be quids in. It's like just slightly bigger than your standard hand luggage. I quite like that, you know. I quite like it. Borderline. I think you'd get it on, you know. I quite like that. That's cheap, innit? I'm not going anywhere, but I quite like it. Might get that. Mine, if anyone watches the vlogs, my handle's all funny. My handle's gone funny on mine. That's quite big, isn't it? Quite like that. I like it. Ooh, interesting.
40 quid.
It's not, it is good price. Quite lightweight as well. Feels good quality.
It is that brand. Is it? I know, yeah.
You can lock it on the side and everything. Well, I left the suitcase, but look at these. Hey, now we're talking. A giant box of chocolate donuts, €11.55. And you got the sugar glazed croissants and all that. Yeah, that whole box, please.
I'm getting it.
No. I wish, but no. Pizza, that looks nice, isn't it? Double pepperoni. €2.70 for a pizza. Cheap, that. Bargain. More pizzas here. big square ones. Yeah, the prices do amaze me in here. It's a shame tourists can't come in. It's just for businesses. If you've got well, to get your card in here, you've got to have a business. Ooh, nice ice creams there. $3.65 for a big box of the equivalent of Magnums. I like it here as well, because no blaring music either. You can concentrate on your shopping. Chicken wings, chicken nuggets, how much are they? One bag is $6.99. All different. Ooh, look at this tiramisu. Oh yeah, that looks good. Tiramisu. What else have we got? Mascarpone, chocolate. They look good, them. Oh, especially the tiramisu, yeah. I'm one of them. All the different calice, ice creams. Look at all the wine they've got. Absolute ton of it. So here's a good one to compare for you at home. The Pataka's butter chicken, $4.65 in here. I reckon that's about the same price as Asda. You can get a giant thing of tikka masala curry paste for €22. Remember, these prices euros, remember. What else have we got? All these little sticks that come with your ice cream and your desserts and stuff. Oh, you could be here all day. Chef's tiramisu. You could be in here all day long. And then you've got quite a bit of gluten-free stuff as well. Different bits of bread and stuff. Wraps. Now, I love these as well. A lot of the coffee shops, when you order a coffee, will give you another one, like a little one of these little cakes. You get a big bag of them. You get a little tiny little mini muffin with it. I love them.
I'm always tempted to buy them a box.
You always get bonus points in the coffee shops if you give a little one of these with your coffee. They do little different ones. They're $13.85 for a massive box of them, and it makes a little difference to the coffee. I quite like it. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, it's dangerous when I come in here. Laura gets stuff that she needs, and I just sort of have to grin and bear it. I don't come much, actually.
No, you don't.
I normally avoid it. Yeah, I go and film and stuff instead. So I come in here, I'm tempted in by all this stuff. I mean, look at that giant box of Biscoffs and all kind Nutella biscuits. And I'm like, oh, good price. Oh, good price. Next minute, I've spent €100 on biscuits and cakes. And here's your Crispies. Big box of Cocoa Crispies, €7. Crunchy Nuts, $5.35. I don't think they are particularly cheap compared to the supermarkets over here.
Look at all these gluten-free options.
Yeah, it's quite a good. I mean, once you go into the own brand, then you're talking much better value. I mean, a big thing of Cocoa Pops, $2.45. But for the branded, I don't think that's particularly €7. I don't think it's particularly cheap, or any cheaper than the supermarkets. Coffee, people always ask me about. I always say, bring this over in your suitcase if you want to save a bit. Big thing of Nescafe, €5.85. You've got different bags and pods and stuff as well. Dolce Gusto pods. How much are they? $8.99. And these things are the devil. I can eat them till the cows come home. You know, everyone's got that one thing, haven't they, where you can eat it until you feel sick. I could eat them till I physically throw up. And them and all. How much is a giant box of Kinder Buenos? €25. See what I mean? It's lethal. Choco Bonds as well, I'm bad for them. Giant bag of them. I'm $8.25. See, I could buy all of this. These are really nice, these wafers. I like them. Love them. They are lethal. I can eat a whole box in a sitting easy. Easy, they just slip down, they do. Lethal.
I bought one of these last week
my
for
word.
myself, and it's all gone already.
You've had it all already?
Yeah.
A Nutella squirty pouch.
Yeah.
The Choco Bonds are amazing. Lethal. This is why I don't come. You buy a box of 12, $17.99. But yet them, they just slip down. A box of 6 is gone in minutes. Lethal they are. There's your different little Nutellas, and oh, look at that. Kit Kat. Oh, a Kit Kat spread. How nice would that be on a croissant? So you get me out of here. Look at all these different sweets now. I like looking at the sweets to go on the cocktails.
Now, the problem I've got is, I bought a bag of this last week.
Did them?
Yep, and I've got a bag sitting.
Oh, these are quite unique to hear these. They are Haribo's like Star Mix, but like sugar coated. Yeah. So the eggs are like sugar coated. It's quite a unique little bag. They're really nice. Got a big bag of licorice up there. Big giant bag of strawberries. Favourites, all the reds, they're quite nice. I like them because I like my licorice. It's just lethal. Lethal coming in here. And I'll just take that giant tub home. And then we can put on the cocktails. It's tricky getting stuff to put on cocktails, really, that looks nice. I mean, you don't want to just pop anything on, do you? You want something that looks quite nice. If you had a peach cocktail, you'd get like the peach sweets for it. Eggs, you can't really put on a cocktail. We have our lollipops and stuff, don't we?
Yeah, you get our nice big lollipops.
I like to keep an eye in case there's any other little things that you'd put on them. Doesn't seem to be today.
No.
There's all your different beers. Cruz Campo Shandy, they're really nice. €14 for a box of them. Gives you an idea. You're not going to be able to get these prices as a tourist, but it's just to show you out of interest, really, what's going on in here. It's got all kinds, all the giant bags of crisps and stuff. That's what I had on top of a hot dog the other day in Los Cristianos. Some of those little crispy things. We sometimes buy these big bags to give out in little bowls sometimes. But we do sell really nice bags of crisps in the bar now. All your different flavoured syrups. We don't get these, do we?
We get a couple of them, but they're not our main base. We just use them to add.
Yeah, the main one we use is Monin, yeah, which is really good. Different bottles, give you an idea of the price on the bottles. A lot of this is local, isn't it?
This is all your local.
Is that vodka?
Stuff. I don't know.
Looks like a giant bottle of white spirit.
It is basically. Anything that comes
I think
in a
it's vodka,
bottle,
but it looks like
it's
white spirit.
vodka.
That something to turn like a paint
Like
to a turn up. So yeah, this is all your local sort of stuff. All your so you got like fake Malu, €6.35, but the original Malibu, $11.95.
So something you should notice: all these prices are not with VAT. Tax.
Yeah, so Ijic is on top, which is 7%, is it?
No, it's different for spirits. It's 15%.
Ah, okay.
For beers, I think it's 5 or 7%, and for anything else, it's 3%.
Right. So you can see you've got your original brand, and then next to it you've got so it's almost half the price if you're going to get the local stuff. I mean, look at that giant bottle of local Baileys.
Oh no, couldn't do it.
Equivalent to Baileys. So yeah, they do a lot of the local stuff next to so that is a local version of Kahlua. Half the price, 22 for the regular Kahlua and $9.29 for the local. Personally, each bar does it different, each to their own. We only use the original stuff. Real Baileys. We only use the original branded stuff, but each bar does it differently. Each has their own little thing, which is fair enough. These are all the options, and you will see all of this in the supermarkets as well. So most of the supermarkets you go to, or the liquor stores, as a tourist, you'll see this different stuff. So you've got like Cointreau, and then you've got the local version of Cointreau. Price difference again. €20 for the original, 11 for the local.
Yeah, so Cointreau is very, very expensive.
Yeah, not cheap for that. We don't normally buy our liquors in here, do we?
No, when they've got an offer on, we do. So last week they had an offer on the vodka. If you bought 8 or more bottles, you basically got €1 off a bottle, so we bought 12 bottles.
Alright, so you've got a little bit of a discount on that.
Yeah.
Then like your Di Serrano Amaretto, you've got Di Serrano is $14.55, and then you've got the local version is $5.45, so it's quite a big difference. But for us personally, we use the branded stuff, the proper stuff.
That's a lot smaller, and
So you get a bit less.
A lot less alcohol as well.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So that's more sugar.
28% in the original Di Serrano, and
21%
21% in the non-brand.
So for me, always Di Serrano. I do not like the local, but each to their own. And then you've got Liquor 43, and then
Liquor 108.
Local. So you can see the colour difference. So people have comments saying, oh, they went to a shop, got a barraquito, and it was like water. And I'm like, because they're not using proper Liquor 43.
Yeah,
Look at the price difference. I don't think I can find the price difference. Is that it?
I think it's
€6
€6 to 15.
Yeah.
So it is a big price difference.
But
Yeah, everyone does it differently. For us personally, at Buddies, we only use the branded stuff, the original stuff, but we don't normally, as Laura said, unless there's a mad offer on, we don't normally get it from Makro, do we? Trolley's looking pretty full though there.
It's always
looking good, you know.
And now it's straws time.
Straws, so paper straws, it's got to be done. Got to save the dolphins and whales. as you saw the boat trip.
These for the pina coladas.
Long ones.
And I like these for our normal long drinks. We've got plenty of these, so I don't need any.
No. And they only sell paper ones, don't they? They don't sell the plastic straws anymore.
No, if they sell a plastic ones, they're biodegradable ones, but they're really, really expensive. So it's just not worth it.
Sometimes it's not valid, is it? It's not.
You just can't do it sometimes.
No. Here's all your Aperol. How much is a bottle of Aperol? €10 for a bottle of Aperol Martini. Going into all the special liqueurs now. Let's give you a price of Bacardi then. €12. Obviously tax on top. And Ariucas is the local version. But a lot of people do like Ariucas, don't they?
That's a very, very popular one amongst the Spanish. I wouldn't say that was local, as in what we think of local. I would say it's local as in locally made rather than...
So that's probably your local, your Gamaggi.
Gamagay,
€5 a bottle. Ariucas is actually very popular, and yeah, you can see actually by the price, $9.75, $12. Yeah. Ariucas is nice. They do a couple of different versions of it, don't they?
So we have Ariucas dark in our place because it's a very popular one.
Mum likes it, doesn't she?
Yeah. So we always have Ariucas stocked in case anyone likes it, because some people like to change up the rums as well.
There's the other Ariucas there. That's the darker one.
Yeah, and then there's your honey rum. That's a good one.
Different honey rums going on.
We do have Havana 7 in our place. Very, very expensive for such a small bottle. And of course,
Captain Morgan's as well. It's all going on. It's just interesting to show you all the different variations. Not often you get to see it all next to each other. When we go to the supermarkets and I show you all this stuff, a lot of the time they've only got one of each thing. Yeah. Here's all your different limoncellos.
So that's a cheap one that we've had in, and that's a very good one that we've had in.
So there's all different versions of it, isn't there? I mean, you can get the giant plastic bottle version of it. It just depends how much you're pumping out, and each different. Exactly, every bar restaurant is different. Yeah, 100%. Absolute, $13.99 for a big bottle. All different vodkas, isn't that?
It's very expensive in here. $32.95. That's very expensive, and that's only a small bottle. That's a bit over
Grey
the
Goose.
top. So yeah, look, see, so for one bottle it's $10.49. For 8 it's $9.85. So you're saving quite a bit of money per bottle if you buy lots.
Yeah, if you're buying quite a big chunk of it at one time. All your different Gordons and gins here now. Loads of different ones. Sometimes I've picked up the odd bottle of gin in here where I've just thought, oh, that looks nice and different, I'll grab a bottle. Because sometimes they just get random stuff in that you've never seen before. And like, what is a fluorescent? I mean, that looks different, doesn't it? Sometimes I just fancy getting them just for people to try them. I always think that would look good behind the bar, the bottle in the head. But sometimes you've got to think of what's actually going to sell rather than what looks good. Tanqueray 0% as well, we've got that in the bar.
It's very expensive considering it's non-alcoholic.
It's the same price as a regular bottle. I say that all the time. A regular bottle of Tanqueray is the same price as a... Yeah, there you go, $11.49 for a regular bottle. $11.89 for the 0%. It's actually more expensive for the alcohol-free.
It's a bit bang on, really.
Well, it isn't, because I bet you to make that probably takes a lot more work to get it to taste.
Yeah, it's got no alcohol in it. So it's a shame that people have got to pay the price to not drink alcohol.
I suppose. And then there's your local dry gin, $7.25 for a bottle there. Right, now we're into all the stuff that you'd get for a takeaway restaurant and stuff, all your takeaway boxes, giant rolls of toilet roll and paper and you name it, all going on. All your different loo rolls, napkins. There you go, Laura's going to grab some napkins. I think that's us done. We've got quite a bit in there.
Yeah.
All done. Just picked up some bin bags. We're going to check out and we'll get you get back to the bar, unpack it all, do some little bits and bobs.
Yeah.
What they have when you check out is a giant box of empty boxes that you can use to take it all home in. So I'm going to pick out some boxes to carry it all off to the car in. Right, so we're back. We're just unpacking everything. I did dropped one lime, but now it's all survived. Just going to unpack all of that. We are actually closed today, so I've got everything ready for tomorrow, which is nice.
Yep.
Job done. So I got all this unpacked, and then see if there's anything else to show you. Get all this away properly. Laura's just refilling the lighter. Goes on my famous cocktail lamp with port, and we have the lighter working full on. There's a little toppers on it, is there?
Yeah, so there's different sizes. So I'm guessing it's a small one. Have to get it
Gotta
off.
go into the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Right.
It the hard way though. Typical. Let me have a look. Oh my god. There we go.
Do you want me to do it?
Here's my knife. There we go. So I think...
Yeah, we use these quite a lot, lighting the cocktails on fire. You just shove it on, don't you? Do you? There you go.
Let's have a look, see.
How do you know when it's full?
I don't know whether I've done it right.
I think that was it, wasn't it?
Must have been, yeah.
Was it? It was coming out. Defo, you just can't tell when it's full. How do you know when it's full is my question.
You'll find, because you can see it on the side there, but... There you go. Now it's full.
There you go. Job done.
So you have to push it right down. There you go. There you go. I'll take that downstairs when it's
Test
safe.
the lighter.
I don't want to, I'm scared now.
There you go. Perfect.
There
Job
you
done.
go.
Needed that for my cocktail. We're just
It
about
did.
lighting them last night.
I know, someone says like I need to get some isobutane. So I've got some now. So yeah, so a lot of people get these and then they don't know how to fill them up.
And they
So
just bin them, yeah, they just buy new ones every time. But you
Yeah.
get the little bottle, that wasn't much, that stuff to top it up. And that's it. They should last for a long time, those lighters. You just have to keep refilling them.
empty again. Oh, there it is.
No, it's not. I can see it.
There
you're
you
fine.
go. So yeah, so always get because they're only a couple of euros as well.
Yeah, and it saves the planet with all this plastic and metal and that. You don't want to just keep buying them. It's not good for the planet.
Yeah, so you can get the isobutane, and with this one,
It's got all the different attachments
all the different attachments.
for your different lighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads of people just bin them and then buy another lighter and buy another lighter and buy another lighter.
Yeah.
But it's not good to do that. Just top it up. Job
Yeah,
done.
and that's got.
That'll last
tons
forever,
in it.
that,
That'll
yeah.
last for ages, yeah.
Here we are then in the well-organised stock room downstairs. You can see all the stock going on. Laura's just unpacking all the fruit and stuff down here, keeping it all nice and
Yeah.
organised.
Yes, it's all nice and organised for the most part. I know what's going on for the most part. So the stores are normally up there, but to get them I have to climb up. So they're still down there from last night. As you can see, you always keep a stock of them because you just never know. Like I ran out of them one day and I had to go to the Chinese supermarket for them and it crumbled.
Oh, they were horrendous, weren't they? They
They
were
were
like,
really expensive as well. So I was just like, now I'm just keep a big stockpile of them, keep it good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it nice and clean down here as well, nice and organised.
Yeah.
There's all your bottles of vodka you brought the other day.
Yeah, so we've got
I can
loads
see.
of bottles, yeah. Got our so
All about morning.
yeah, so a lot of the stuff we only have backups of the stuff we use loads of, so like the Makro, the Midori, the Grenadine, the vodka, and everything else we just have 1 or 2 bottles, so like your Di Serrano, your Tia Maria, your Carlos.
We spoke about house stuff. There's a bottle of house stuff that was left behind from last time down there. We don't actually use that. There's a couple of bottles of full stuff that was left that we should give away, really. There was quite a few bottles that we found tucked away in a corner.
And then there's all our wines, all our Jack Rabbit, which everyone loves, and then all our decasters, which everyone loves as well. So there are 2 wines. We also have large wines up there.
Large bottles as well, all the Monins.
There are top sellers. We use our Monins, and then we've got all our juices over there.
Nice.
Yeah. Then our cleaning products all on one shelf,
Yeah.
and then our cocktail stuff.
All of our Coke bottles, we like to have bottles of Coke, so this is why we have the crates, because then you have to send all the bottles back and they recycle them and obviously refill them. We went down the route of having bottled, proper glass bottled stuff.
Yeah. So when one of these gets smashed, I actually have to pay for it. Did you know that? So if we don't give a full crate back, we get charged for it. So it's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
So we all pay deposit on every crate, and then once we give the crate back, we get the deposit back.
Yeah. So you have to, these bottles, we have to be careful with them, send them all back. Same with the bottled water as well, the Aquabona. Again, we have to be careful with all of that stuff. Guinness cans.
Lots of Guinness.
There's
We've got
all
our
kinds going on, isn't
secondary
there?
fridge. However, I do need a new one. It's not that good.
This is just our little backup fridge, so we keep bottles in here that sell well upstairs because there's not a huge amount of space for them. So if we run out of Dorada bottles upstairs, we've got cold ones already straight away ready to go up, which makes it a bit easier. Wine as well, keep a few bottles of wine chilled.
Yeah, got to do what you've got to do.
Yeah,
So it is all organised for the most part. I only get a chance to organise this once a week because it's so busy. So once a week I come in here and reorganise it and restock and everything like that. So our Coke products are coming tomorrow, which is why we've got no actual Coca-Cola left. It ran out. So that's coming tomorrow. And I'll reorganise that tomorrow once it all comes in.
There you go, little look at the stock room. Keeps us busy down here. Coolers working hard, keeping the beer nice and cold. So this was one of the other little things we did recently, was get these new little signs put in. I know it's just a toilet sign, but people ask what we've done, what we've been up to. So people were flushing the hand towels and the drains were getting a bit blocked up. You might have seen me talk about it on Instagram, so we've just put that on there just to make sure people only flush, you know, proper toilet paper, not hand towels and stuff. That was the other little thing we had done. We had made those little signs.
So he's just doing these little bits now. Hopefully it'll dry a good colour.
We haven't got as much paint as I thought we'd have, so we need to order some more. But I'm just getting these main bits that are quite dinked up and stuff. These main areas.
Ooh, watch the TV.
Yeah. I always forget that's there.
So
just all these little main bits. Just
I did clean this the other night, but those will not come off.
I mean, we did pick a colour that was going to go a bit dirty, but if you go for a dark colour, the bar's really dark then.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. And if it was white, it would probably look even worse.
I wouldn't, yeah.
It's one of them. Yeah, I've got a few little drink splashes and stuff that have stained. If people have spilt a bit of wine and that.
Yeah,
you don't realise how much goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, how much extra you'd have to do just to keep the place looking nice.
Yeah, you've got to keep on top of it all. Just these little few hours every month, just adding little bits on, doing little bits. It's constant. People think once you're open and you've refurbed, that's it, you're done. It's just constant ordering bits and improving that. And
yeah, it is constantly thinking what's next, what do we need to do now, what needs to happen now.
How else can we improve now? How can we improve the experience again?
Yeah.
How can we make it even nicer? What are clients saying? What's the feedback?
Yep.
Has anyone noticed anything? No one's really noticed anything, to be honest. This is more my thing where I'm like,
no one's.
These walls are.
Because obviously we've got friends who come in here and drink, and we were talking about it, and no one ever really notices these little dinks.
No. But for me, I do. Because I originally painted it as well. I'm extra like, wow, look at me wall now. Look at me.
Yeah.
A lot of subscribers come in and they mention seeing me painting. I remember watching you paint all those slats. Like I need remind those long days. Look at that bit of a thing.
I know, yeah.
Just little bits. So I'm going to spend a little hour going round, touching all these little bits in. We'll order more blue paint.
Getting
so
it
we've
nice.
got plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just improve. I mean, when it's dark, you can't really see any of this, but I can see it, and it bothers me. So you never know who else it might bother. If it bothers me, that's enough. It has to be done.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't help myself.
And we can't really do it whilst there's customers in here, obviously. So.
No, so that's what I said. Well, we're closing on a Wednesday, which might not last forever. We might go back to 7 days again. Well, we're closing like 1 day a week.
Yeah.
It's perfect because this now won't smell when people come in again. When people come in tomorrow, this will all be dry. It won't smell, and no one will ever know what even happened. So yeah, when you go into places and they're all pristine and nice, and I just know.
They've worked hard behind the scenes, yeah.
This probably looks horrendous on the camera.
It does.
Fear not, it dries.
It does look nice. Awful on the camera.
Yeah, it will do. It was like just when we painted originally, I was like, you've given me the wrong colour. It dries a completely different colour, this, so fear not. It looks like a patchwork quilt now.
It does, yeah.
It will dry nice.
But you can see over there where it's drying.
Dry.
It's going back, so it's normal colour, so it's going well.
On.
Yeah.
See, I would really get the roller out and all that, but I'm just going to do the main really bad bits first.
Yeah, the main important bits.
So you stand back and you see even more, don't you?
Yeah, and
it looks like I'm making it worse, doesn't it? I am improving it, doesn't it?
He is, definitely.
It's getting better. Just little bits so people have touched the wall and that. Any bar owners watching? How often do you have to do all this stuff? Restaurants as well?
Yeah. And a lot of people be watching like, yep, that's me on my day off, that's me.
But as I said, we're not complaining because that does show how much traffic we've had through the bar over the last few months. We've had a lot of people in and out, which is absolutely fantastic, what we wanted. So I'd rather be painting and touching up dinks than
Twiddling your thumbs.
pristine walls where no one's touched them.
Yeah.
And while you all came in and touched them, just one of those things. I quite enjoy a bit of painting anyway.
Oh yeah, you love it.
Quite therapeutic. Quite therapeutic. And we'll look for any more bad bits. And we'll catch up with you when I've finished. There's a couple of bad bits around here you can show. Quite like to do a little bit of the before and after.
Oh yeah. This
bad.
area gets battered, yeah.
That's where people like bump into the wall or
And then I've put the mop and it scratched the wall.
with the mop slid
Yeah.
off. See? Look at that, it's not even customers doing it over, it's Laura. Look.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
all Laura dinks.
And then we've got dinks down here. From us.
See? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And then, yeah, so these are dinks, these ones, because I clean this wall every night because it's really important to clean it. So the dinks don't come off. But yeah, it's looking...
It is quite wipeable paint. So dirt comes off, but actual scratch marks and stuff like that, plastic handles have scratched all this. That ain't going to come off with a cloth.
No.
Little spills of beer and that and wine, yeah, but not that much.
So,
What, I'll end up painting the whole bar again now, won't I?
yeah. Now this area definitely needs painting, and behind the sink needs painting as well.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Have a brush then, love?
Do you know none left? There's only that one.
Of
course.
What a coincidence.
I know.
What a coincidence.
So I'll move everything from behind the bar, from behind the sink, and you can paint it nice.
Thanks so much.
I know.
Thank you
Making
very
life
much.
easier for you.
Can't wait. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, everyone. If you've been to the bar as well, let me know what you thought when you came. The feedback's been absolutely amazing. I know a lot of you follow us on Instagram. We've done quite a bit on TikTok. That's the other thing we've been doing the last few months, is a lot more TikTok. So that's where we've been sort of focusing on a lot of the stuff. I've been coming in nearly every day, filming different bits that people want to see and stuff that people ask us. We try and answer it in videos on TikTok and show some different cocktails and have a little bit of fun. So TikTok has been taking up quite a bit of time. Over the last few months we've been working on that. We're on nearly 4,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh wow, really?
So if you're on there, do give us a follow. It's Tenerife Cocktails is the handle, Buddy's Bar. So we do quite a bit on TikTok, little bits of weather updates and bits and bobs, which obviously helps a lot of you out and keeps you in touch with Tenerife a little bit. So that's been quite good. Instagram as well, do a lot on there. Facebook page, they've all grown quite a lot over the last few months. I've been working hard on the social media. I'm trying to think what else has been going on the last few months, Laura.
I don't know.
Still kept all the same suppliers, haven't we?
Yes, we've still kept all the same suppliers. I love my suppliers. I work very well with my suppliers.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
Sometimes send us some free gifts and different bits for people to try and that. It does work. You can build a bit of a rapport with suppliers and things like that.
It works in your
works
benefit.
well. So we do very well with our sign company, the company who's doing the merch and the signs. They're a very, very good company. They do all of the signs and the stuff for the likes of Tony Roma's, a lot of the 5-star hotels in Tenerife, Corrales Suites in La Caleta, Venture Restaurants. Some of the big companies here, they work with the same sign company and stuff that we're working with, that do all of our branding, and like those mugs are really good quality. There was different options, and we went for the good quality mugs that are printed really nice. They're not just going to come off in 2 minutes. We've also got some really nice key rings on the way.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
But they gave me loads of different options. I've picked a really nice sort of plastic material for the key rings that's going to last. But that material had to be ordered in.
Ah.
So we were waiting over a month for that material to come in. And it's just arrived, so they're now going to start to cut and produce the key rings. I didn't just want the standard
No, clipping ones.
clip-on key rings. Try and get nice stuff that's going to last. So those key rings should be with us at some point as well. A few people have asked about clothing, polos and things. The difficulty with that is keeping everyone's size in stock and everyone's colour in stock.
And they are really expensive.
They're not cheap the way we get them embroidered and stuff. The embroidery is really nice, so it's not super cheap to do.
Plus we can't have it the same as our work uniform because of work inspectors. If they come in and you're all sitting there in a buddy's top, they're going to be like, where are all the work contracts for all these staff? And they will not understand that it's, they say if you're in their branded clothing, it's you're working basically, don't they?
They don't like that. So yeah, we might look into it in the future, maybe some caps or something. If you've got any ideas, let us know. But we don't just like knocking out the cheapest stuff we can. I like to try and give something quite nice that's going to last. And those mugs are going to last people, they're not just going to last 5 minutes. They're €20, the mugs, but they come with a free shot of your choice as well. And I think that's a fair price. There's not a huge markup on them, to be honest. It's more just a little bit of fun, a little nice keepsake to take home. I'm sure you're quite enjoying just standing watching me paint.
I am really therapeutic. Well, you enjoy watching me clean. You find it really therapeutic. I'm finding this really therapeutic.
Watching anyone sort of clean. If I have my car cleaned, I quite like watching that. Kind of quite therapeutic.
Yeah, I'm finding this quite therapeutic.
I'm sure you are.
I'll probably have a nap watching this.
You've all probably fallen asleep.
Yeah.
Watching this. A little bit touching up.
Now, these big holes that I made for the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I can't wait to come
I know.
see them every day.
I see them, I know. They're huge. So I'm excited to get those gone.
Yeah.
This needs doing. I clean this all the time, but you hold it to go down the stairs. So even though I clean it all the time, rings, I've battered it. So rings have all battered that. My rings do as well when I wear them. Oh, look at that, it's gone.
Watches as well.
Yeah, so that needs painting. The paint's downstairs for that, so that'll come out another day, not today.
It's already looking a little bit fresher, a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
The little things, the little touches.
And I'll move everything from behind the sink now as well.
Marks come from?
I don't know where I don't know.
Thrash it round everywhere or what?
I don't know.
All these perfect walls I had, guys. You watch me do these for hours.
I know.
Look at them now. Only been
4 months. 5 months.
Jeez.
I know.
Imagine after 12 months I'd be like this. Why it's good to keep it topped up because you keep on top of it. It's easier. Every few months just top it up, do it again, do it again. If you leave it and do like a big annual paint job, you've got to close for a few days and all that. Just keep it topped up.
Just keep it looking nice.
And you'll be fine. You don't have to do a big, we've closed for a refurb sort of thing.
Oh, made up those holes have gone. Look at that.
I didn't realise how much they were annoying you till they're gone.
Every single day they annoyed me. I can't believe it took us this long to get it sorted, but we're just so busy.
It's busy and it's actually getting the paint out and being prepared.
Yeah, we have only just started closing 1 day a week, so it is.
Yeah, you don't want to come in for a cocktail and hear me sweating away, painting the back, do you?
And then smelling paint while she's trying to have a nice
drink.
drink.
While we're closed and working with the cars, so
yeah.
It's,
and I'm generally sleeping.
Or you're in Makro, or you're doing all the other bits you've got to do. So this isn't day-to-day running. This is, you know,
every now and again running.
Every now and again, upkeep. This is. But once you got the paint out, you get going.
It's easy.
It doesn't take long.
No.
And it wouldn't, and that's why I wanted a really good paint job to start with, because then touching up like this is quick and easy. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I?
I know.
Any other major bits you can see?
Not on here. Oh, I've slept on the wall. Oh no, I'm fine.
It's only water based anyway. We're doing alright here.
Yeah, I'll move everything from around the sink. Yeah.
Just look different because it's patterned.
Yeah, because that's a bobbly wall.
Well. Yeah,
and
just because it's bobbly, my micro blind eyes. It's looked a little bit of a different colour. Just some little bits on here. Where they've tested the fire extinguisher and put it back.
Oh yeah.
I think the wall a little bit with the black pipe. Anything black just scratches the walls, doesn't it?
Ruins it all, yeah.
That's that done. There'll just be a general few little hand marks and stuff down here. and touched in. Painting. How many of you like it? I bet loads are going, that's my worst job ever, that I hate painting.
I don't mind a bit of painting. If I know what I'm painting, it's easy to paint.
This is not anything sexist or anything like that, but it is normally the women who like to do the painting in the house. I seem to notice on the old
Yeah, my mum likes to do the painting, yeah.
I've always noticed it seems to be the ladies that like to be a bit more hands-on with the old paintbrush. Right, a few bits down here. If you see anything else upstairs, let me know.
Alright, I'll let you carry on and I'll get back to you.
I'm sure you will. Oh, right, well, that took me back to the days of doing it all up. Pretty done, looks really nice now. Really did lift it, didn't take much. There you go, you can see it all drying now. And it's all drying nice and spot on. The back wall there, all dried nice. So yeah, back to spot on. I'm going to do the little bit of gloss. Probably tomorrow I'll get the little gloss pot out. And we'll do the black rails as well. But for now, the actual wall paint, much nicer and smarter. Bit of an update from here at the bar. And as you can see, we keep all the stock, all the chairs and stuff inside, away from the sun, keeps them even nicer.
Yep.
That was a good little productive little hour or so painting. That looks much better. I'm happy with that. And if you do want to come down for a cocktail, we only use the best ingredients. They are really, really nice cocktails. I'm sure a lot of our viewers and customers will back us up there in the comments. The cocktails are fantastic. I've got my very own Knightstrider cocktail here. You won't get it anywhere else. My exclusive cocktail is here at Buddy's Bar that I came up with, that I actually drink. That cocktail's here, comes on with a little bit of fire. We've got the Laura Colada, sells really well. And the TikTok famous, it did go viral on TikTok, is our frozen strawberry daiquiri, which comes with a spoon. They are amazing as well. So do come down for a cocktail. We're in Los Cristianos. You will enjoy it. We've got Dorada on draft, $2.50 a pint. And it is nice, friendly atmosphere. We don't do all the entertainment stuff. Keep it nice and simple, bit of music on. On a Sunday, we have an unreal magician that comes in on a Sunday for an hour. He is fantastic. Definitely come down for that. Sundays at 7 o'clock he's on. He comes in, he goes around each table. He was scouted for Spain's Got Talent. He only does 2 other restaurants on the island, that's it. It took a lot of persuading him, because I've known him for so long, to come down and do Buddies for an hour or so every week. So Sundays at 7, we have the magician going around. He's unreal. But yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
That is it for now, yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook for Buddy's Bar. I'll put it all up on the screen. Give us a follow, it does help us out. And yeah, if you're around, you want to come and join us, come and say hello, you're very welcome to. On the weekends, we're open from 1 in the afternoon till 1 a.m. And the weekdays, it's 4 p.m. until 1 a.m. At the moment, at the time of filming, we're closed on Wednesdays, but that might change. All of our hours are up to date and accurate on the Google page. So if you want to find where we are or find the hours, just search for Buddy's Bar Tenerife. It will come up on Google and you can see exactly where we are. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe and stride on. If you want to see it all being done up, there's a big full playlist of gutting it out, retiling it, you name it. It's on the channel. If you like a bit of renovations videos, it's on there.